scream.
Really? Okay, can you
Of course.
give us the scream that you had?
Okay, so I was exhausted. Right?
Okay.
It's in the morning.
Okay.
Right? I'm just like, my point person calls. And he's just like, hey, check your email. I'm like, oh, okay. I go. I see 2K scheduled. You're going to be there. And I was like, ah! And that was pretty much it. Yeah, there was tears, full snot, you know, screaming, you know, basically Kevin Garnett.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah, anything is possible.
Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my DA, it's all.
Well, playing in Los
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kemba Walker.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Davis is out there with Johnson. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Free throw line jump shot. LeBron with the buckets. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Barrett the pass to Burks. No good on the triple. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Davis, that's for 2, and he gets it to go from the corner.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Got a piece of it. Westbrook with the steal, and now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 5.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
And again, New York turns it over. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
And there it is for them.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
They get a hand on it. Down low. And the dunk by James.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Burks against Westbrook. The pass to Barrett. Will it go? He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
Barrett dishes to Fournier. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Randall right side. Second chance shot. It's another look. Johnson with the block.
And the exceptional athleticism of Johnson. Love how he gets up for these rejections.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
He can't miss.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Lakers. Malik Monk comes in for James. Knicks trail by 16. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Lakers in 5th.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone. The players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is set in.
Robinson with the block. Poked away. Here's the break. Ahead. James looking it over. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And stolen by James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
And this is LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
Robinson finds Barrett. To the paint to end the drought. Anthony with the clock. And Barrett gets it to go. Lakers leading by 21. Pulls it up. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting short.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen by Anthony. The drive by James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Basket counts. LeBron's got 26 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And that one, good. He has 28 points for the game.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
Ball's knocked loose. On its way from Monk for two. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Davis against Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burks. Robinson passes to Randall, and he makes that one.
Let the big man eat. Give it to Randall there, and he's locked in on scoring.
LeBron against Barrett. Anthony trying to get open. And that one's good by LeBron. James has got 30 points. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Such a savvy ball handler. I mean, moves like this demonstrate Monk's occasional brilliance with the ball.
LeBron against Burks. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the layup.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt. Over and back.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gabriel's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Nerlens Noel checks in for Randall. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Howard.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Knocks it loose. Augustine with the steal. Here's Horton Tucker, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Howard, again, Los Angeles.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for them.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Poke loose. Augustine with the steal from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
Augustine with the steal. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Augustine's got 8 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor. Give them.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
And that one is good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Snatched away. Again, Los Angeles.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Another steal. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Hey, guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Knocked away. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Rose. Sweet little floater. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
A near impossible shot to guard against. Rose continues to torment defenses with the delicate flow.
Took him no time at all on that one.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Outside Rose. In the corner, it's Toppin. Rose scanning the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Passes it to Barrett. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Horton Tucker. He had 10 points in the win against Denver.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Horton Tucker. 16 points for him. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
Augustine with it. He's picked up by Walker. Augustine against Walker. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Augustine's got 10 points.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
To the inside. Got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide. End the period with a 3-point attempt.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And whether he's the lone star or playing alongside other stars, Walker puts up numbers.
Well, Greg, yeah, that's what makes him so valuable. He can blend in, get the points within the flow of the offense, or just completely take over himself.
On the court for the Knicks. Open is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Barrett, and it's Walker in at the point guard position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you.
You see that hounding defense by Bradley? I mean, he got them out and running that time.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Gibson with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Westbrook against Gibson. Left side, Westbrook. Over Barrett. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Three consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Westbrook with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. From 15 feet away, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Got a piece of it. Westbrook against Walker. Johnson at the elbow. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Westbrook's got 9 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Pulls up. Again. Los Angeles.
And in the face, no problem for Westbrook. He gets tremendous lift on his jump shot.
Driving to the basket. And good that time.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside Westbrook. Bradley finds Westbrook. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Malik Monk in for Kendrick Nunn. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Randall comes in for...
Well, to me, it looks like Johnson wants to be in the dunk contest. And now, and soon, what a throwdown.
New York shooting about 42% so far. To stop the run, Westbrook with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And another turnover here by New York. LA's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Now Monk. He has 6. Over quickly. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Monk's got 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Burks. He's tightly guarded. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Monk. That's tipped. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. Here's Reeves. Burks covering. Just his first attempt. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his first basket.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Monk's got the ball. Davis dishes to Monk. Back to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Anthony against Fournier. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Again, Los Angeles.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Anthony drawing the double team. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the defense can only do so much. Much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Outside Robinson. Tipped away. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting it to the open teammate.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And even 3-on-3 break. The 3 from Anthony, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for New York. Rose is checked in. Here's Randall, and what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Davis down low. Randall on him. The shot from the low post is good.
I respect the defender's enthusiasm that time, but Davis is too skilled for that to stop his shot.
Count the basket. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Gabriel's checked in. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Davis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Off target from three-point range. Knocks it loose. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Davis. Shoots over Burks. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 8 points. Burks with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Davis against Rose. And Davis puts it in. He's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Monk with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Points go to someone else, but Monk deserves credit there. The fast break started with his steal.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
And Malik Monk, the Kentucky alum, boy, he's a great weapon off the bench.
Well, Monk knows how to create his own shot. He comes in looking to score. He can develop into an elite season. It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
From deep. And they'll get another chance. Monk. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The 3 from Davis. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
It's stolen by Monk. 3-pointer. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Davis. Monk for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Monk's being assertive off the catch. It's a challenge for the D to get up on him because he's so quick to rise and fire.
It's stolen by Monk. That one, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. He was all alone on that one. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside Robinson. Back to Fournier. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Rose passes to Burks. Now here's Fournier. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Fournier. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. The key.
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening with physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 34 points, 3 steals, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuse.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Johnson is out there with LeBron James. And there's Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Deep 2 from Robinson. Second shot opportunity. The Lakers with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
James way outside. Johnson finds James, shoots over Burks, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions, you know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive player's game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, they ain't just throwing the ball to defenders. It's about time. James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for James. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. And stolen by James. Launches it. Traps in the tray. James has got 44.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
A steal to the middle. Here's Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Knocked loose. Westbrook against Burks. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, man, the all-around game of James. Capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor. Like right there.
Randall against Howard. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Johnson against Randall. He kicks to Burks. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
For the Knicks, Toppin comes in for Mitchell Robinson, and Walker subbed in for Alec Burks. They get a hand on it. The Knicks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Emmanuel quickly. He's checked in for Evan Fournier. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by none. Johnson with it. Picked up by Barrett. From deep, James. A three-pointer is right on target. LeBron's got 55.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Augustine's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Noel's checked in. Here's Johnson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Johnson's got 6.
Oh, what slick handles by Johnson. He just made the D look silly there.
Here's Walker, and there's the drive.